Yeah.
Got it. So today we are gonna explore something pretty new,
Okay.
mastering emotional intelligence. Okay?
Okay.
So we are gonna unlock the power of EI, which is emotional intelligence in public speaking. But before we dive into the ocean of emotional intelligence, let me ask you this question.
Yeah.
What is the first thing that comes to your mind when you listen to the word emotional?
Like your thoughts, maybe like, like your expressions, like kind of like deep,
Mhm.
deep thoughts.
Okay. What
It's
do you
like
understand by emotions?
like if you're feeling happy, sad, angry.
Exactly. Your state of mind, maybe?
Yeah. State of mind.
Emotions reflect your state of mind.
Yeah.
You express your state of mind through emotions.
Yeah, we do.
Can we say like that?
Yes.
And why do you think emotion and intelligence, these two words, have been interlinked with each other?
Mm. Be
What do
like
you
we're
mean
talking
by
about
intelligence?
like trying to be better at something, like trying to understand
Trying
what they
to
say.
be better?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, we say that, this particular person is intelligent.
Yeah.
The way we process each and every information, right?
Yeah.
That
Yes.
clearly reflects that how intelligent we are. So, today we will get an understanding of why these two words, emotions and intelligence, are interlinked with each other and why
Yes.
it's necessary in public speaking. Okay?
Okay.
So, what is the definition of emotional intelligence? Emotional intelligence refers to the ability to recognize, understand, and manage our own emotions, while also identifying and influencing the emotions of others. So, if we want to define emotional intelligence, it refers to our capability to recognize, right?
Yeah.
You um you have computer science in your curriculum.
Yeah.
So there you are sometimes asked to recognize the pattern so that you can design an algorithm. So emotional intelligence is nothing but it is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage our own emotions.
Yes.
The way we express our thoughts, that this is our state of mind, this is our present state of mind, while also identifying and influencing the emotions of others.
Yeah.
So, if you go through this sentence very carefully, while also identifying and influencing the emotions of others, why do you think we need to care about others' emotions? Why do we need to care?
Maybe to like understand them better, like understanding their thought process.
Why we bother to understand others' thought process? Why?
So like they're like how they feel, like their tone, like emotion, like
Mhm.
to have like a better understanding of them. of who they
To
are.
ensure, see, in the past, we have already explored that public speaking should be a
Two
two-way
process.
process. Correct. Very nice. And while delivering speech, we need to focus on two key things. Did you remember what are those?
Mm. One too many, and then one.
What are the two things we need to keep in mind when we are delivering a speech? What are the two things we need to focus on?
Like message, and then
Okay,
and,
message, very nice. The
and then a
message which
goal.
we wanna deliver, and what
Yeah,
else?
and then the goals. Maybe I'm pretty sure. Uh,
So what should be your goals? The
mm,
values which you want the
Values.
audience to derive from your message.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So tell me something. If an audience or if the other person is not in that state of mind to perceive what you are trying to deliver, to listen to what you are trying to deliver,
Yeah.
do you think that these two goals of yours while delivering a speech are gonna be served?
No.
Right, exactly. See, the thing is, right now I'm teaching you, right?
Yeah.
So imagine if I keep on saying, and if I make this a monologue, if I don't understand that, okay, whether Arjun is in that state of mind that he is gonna understand what I'm trying to deliver, then my purpose of facilitating this session is not gonna be
This.
fulfilled, right? So,
Yeah.
likewise, when you are delivering a message or when
Uh,
you are engaged in a discussion, at that point of time, um, in addition to recognize, understand, and manage your own emotions, if you are not able to identify that in which state of mind the other individual is, then your purpose of delivering the message and the value which you want the audience to derive from your message are not gonna be fulfilled. Are you getting
yeah.
it?
It all.
Okay. So emotional
Yeah.
intelligence is not only about recognizing, understanding, and controlling or managing your own emotions. How do you manage your emotions? Remember, while you are engaged in a debate, you need to understand that what is the structure of that debate? Formal, informal, value, or is it related to formulation of any policies? So based on the approach, based on the structure of the debate, you need to modify your approach accordingly. Now, for example, if you
Yes.
are engaged in a formal debate, your approach cannot
Yeah.
be casual. You need to be formally dressed up,
It can.
right? You need to be formally
Yes.
dressed up. You need to interact with other team members formally. Okay. Your
Okay.
tone should be formal. Okay. Your choice
Yeah.
of words
Yes.
should be appropriate. There, even if you are not feeling well, you cannot show your anger to them, right? You need to bear this thing in
You
mind that
cannot.
they are not your friends. Correct? So that is the reason it's very
They are not.
essential to recognize, understand, and manage your own emotions. And simultaneously, you need to identify the emotions of others. Okay, this person is in
Yeah.
this particular state of mind. So let me modify this approach. Let me try to build an emotional connect with them. Did you understand?
Yes, I did.
Okay. It en okay, let me wipe out all my drawings. So it encompasses self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, empathy, and social skills. What do you mean by empathy, Arjun?
Empathy would be like when you when you understand them, kind of like when you feel for them.
Remember, in the last session, we have explored the difference between
Empathy and
empathy and sympathy.
yeah, empathy
Empathy
means
means you are trying to put yourselves in the shoes
uh,
of others.
yeah,
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear about that. That is sympathy. You're
empathy.
feeling sorry for the losses of somebody.
Yeah,
That is sympathy. And empathy means
empathy means like when you put yourself in their shoes, like in
exactly.
yeah,
So, how do you do that? I completely understand what you are feeling at the moment. And trust me, if I would have been in your place, I would have also felt the same,
yeah,
right?
yes,
Self awareness, you need to be aware of the topic in which you are trying to deliver the speech. Self regulation, you need to take a grip on yourself, right? That
yes,
this is the structure of the conversation in which I am getting into. So I need to be aware of how I am interacting with others. I need to be aware of my body language, tone, right?
yeah, yes.
And I need to be confident. Motivation. So, what is the meaning of motivation?
Like when you like get motivated to do something, like when
Encouragement.
encouragement, yeah,
Exactly. You are encouraged to do something.
yes,
Empathy and social skills. What do you understand by social skills?
like social skills, like how you what you can do, like to understand, like basic
How
understanding.
you interact with other individuals
Yeah,
um, when you are taking part in any kind of social events, right?
yes,
Man is a social animal. Are you aware of this?
yeah.
I want you to think on it. Why do you think man is a social animal?
Mm.
Do some research on it, and I want you to
Okay.
tell me in the next session that
Yeah.
why do you think man is a social animal?
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Okay, so today we are gonna have an understanding on the critical role of emotional intelligence in enhancing public speaking skills
Yeah.
enabling speakers to connect effectively with their audience in order to ensure that it's a two-way conversation, right?
Yes.
You need to make it interactive, okay?
Yes.
So for that, you need to ensure that both of you and your audience are on the same page,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
You are ready to deliver your speech. Likewise, the audience should also be in that state of mind that they are able to um, derive values out of your speech. Okay? For
Yeah.
that, it's very essential, or emotional intelligence is very crucial to ensure that you are not only able to recognize, understand, and manage your emotions, but also you are in a position to influence and
In others. Yeah.
manage the emotions of the other person. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
EI basics. Okay. So, importance in public speaking. Emotional intelligence is vital in public speaking as it helps speakers engage with their audiences, convey messages more effectively, and respond to audience reactions.
Yeah.
So, if I ask you that, what do you mean engaging with your audience? Why it's essential for you to engage with your audience?
Like to engage, like to like like to make them like pay attention to you, kind of like mm,
They're interacting with you, right?
yeah, to engage with
The
them.
audience is asking questions.
Yeah.
That means
They like
your
yeah.
objective of making sure that the audience is deriving certain values out of your message is getting achieved or it's
Yeah.
getting fulfilled, right? So,
Yes.
emotional intelligence is vital in public speaking as it helps speakers engage with their audience. Okay?
Okay.
Convey messages more effectively. What do you mean when when you say conveying messages more effectively?
Mm. Like
They are able to retain the message, right? They are
yes.
deriving certain values out of your
Mm.
message.
Like to remember. Yeah.
Exactly. And respond to audience reactions. If they're coming up with certain, bad reactions or good reactions, even
Yeah.
if they say something negative about your speech, I completely understand what you are trying to say, and you are not okay with what I feel about this. That's how you acknowledge them. That's how you respond to them. Okay?
Yes. Okay.
But trust me, this is something which I have come across, and this has been established by means of research that, if you work from home, then it is
Yeah.
gonna help you to maintain a healthy work-life balance.
Yeah.
High emotional intelligence allows speakers to adapt to shifts in mood and maintain audience connection. What is the meaning of adapting to shift in mood?
Mm. What did you say again? I didn't hear you.
No worries, I'm writing it down. It's little tricky, okay?
Yeah.
What do you mean by shift in mood?
Like, how do you feel like again?
So here, why do you think, let's say you are a speaker, right?
Yeah,
And there is an audience. There is the audience, okay?
yeah,
Now, why do you think it's necessary for you as a speaker to adapt?
you adapt is like
Wait,
to
adapt to the shift in mood of the audience.
yeah. Audience should be
Okay, let me frame it in this manner. There is an individual amongst the audience who is not quite happy with the way you are expressing your thoughts on a particular topic, right?
yeah. Yeah.
But you need to focus on two goals. First, you
Message.
you need to make sure that you are able to deliver your message, okay?
Yeah,
And last but not the least is you are able to make sure that your audience is able to derive certain values out of your message.
yeah.
Now, there is an individual amongst the audience who is not ready to listen to what you are saying. He is angry. He is not in a good mood, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
So at that point of time, how do you think you will be able to adapt to the shift in mood of the audience?
yeah. We can.
How you're gonna modify your approach? Let's say he is not allowing you to speak. He is influencing other individuals who are uh, amongst the audience as well to not to
Yeah,
listen to you, right?
yeah.
So how do you think you will be controlling that situation?
Trying to like adapt, maybe like to get our audience back and make it refute the statement, maybe.
Okay. Let's say you're very angry, okay?
Yeah.
One single word from your mouth and I will sue you, okay?
Okay.
I can completely understand how frustrated you are, okay?
Yeah.
And I completely agree that you might not um, agree with me, agree with my thought process.
Yes.
After all, all
Yeah.
the five fingers of our hands, all the 10 fingers of our hands are not similar. I
Yeah.
completely agree to whatever you are saying. Or don't express your agreement, but you can
Yeah.
tell them that I completely understand that how frustrated you are. Okay. Or
Yeah.
you might have a bad day. Exactly what you are doing. You are feeling
Like
sorry for the bad
empathizing.
situation they had to go through,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Okay, your meeting will end in 10 minutes. As soon as it ends, we will be connecting via Google Meet, right?
Um, yeah.
So that is the reason First of all, by adapting to the shift in mood, you are calming him down, right?
Yeah.
So that's the reason emotional intelligence is really very necessary to adapt to shifts in mood and maintain audience connection, to build that connect with the audience. Okay.
Okay.
So did you understand that how important is emotional intelligence in public speaking?
Yeah.
Perfect. Now, key components of EI. The key components of emotional intelligence include self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, empathy, and social skills. I want you to make a note of it. Okay?
Yeah.
Self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, motivation,
Yeah.
empathy, and social skills. Self-awareness. You need to be aware of how you are approaching any kind of discussion.
Yeah.
Self-regulation. You need to keep a grip on yourself while you are interacting with any individuals. Motivation. What should be your motivation? That your objective of delivering the key message is achieved. Your
Yeah.
objective of making sure that the audience is able to derive values out of your message is achieved. That should motivate you. Okay? Empathy,
Okay.
putting yourselves in the shoes of others. That is empathy. Empathy. Social skills, right? Based on the kind of debate you are approaching, based on the structure of the debate you are approaching, you need to customize your approach accordingly. You need to bear this thing in mind that all the 10 fingers of our hands are not similar, right?
Yeah.
You cannot, um, for example, someone is interested in Mission Impossible, right?
Yeah.
Now you cannot make him listen to some DDLJ story.
Yep. You
He will
can.
not be interested to listen to that. Trust me, I am a die-hard fan of Tom Cruise. Okay.
Yeah.
So if somebody suggests me, you know, to watch the Vanilla Sky, though Vanilla Sky movie is also a good one,
Yeah.
I will not be interested to, I will not be that much curious to listen to the story of the cocktail or
Yeah.
the vanilla sky, right?
Yeah.
So, based on the kind of people you are approaching, you need to customize your approach of interacting with them accordingly. And that is the major reason you need to be empathetic. You need to adapt to their shift in mood. Okay,
Yes. Okay.
great. Self awareness. Self awareness involves recognizing one's own emotions and understanding their impact on thoughts and behaviors. So, I'm not in a good mood right now.
Yeah.
So, obviously, um, it will clearly be reflected on my thoughts and behaviors, the way I'm behaving with other individuals. So, what
Yeah.
is self awareness? It involves recognizing one's own emotions and understanding their impact on thoughts and behaviors. This skill allows speakers to reflect on their emotional state, identify triggers, and manage stress effectively. So, it helps you to understand that at the moment, what is your state of mind, right? It
Yes.
will help you to identify triggers. So it helps you to understand that at this point of time, if somebody um, tries to comment on your speech negatively, you will be triggered. And accordingly, you can manage your stress.
Yeah.
Now, what is the impact of self awareness on public speaking? Being self aware helps speakers project confidence and authenticity. Confidence is one of the ingredients of public speaking, right?
Yeah.
You need to deliver your speech confidently without any hesitation. Because if you are not confident on what you are trying to deliver, if you do not have faith in what you are trying to convey, then
Yeah.
obviously audience will be able to recognize that this person is not authentic, right?
Yeah. It's not.
It enhances their ability to connect with the audience and makes them more relatable. How you can make the audience relate to what you are saying? You can make use of this kind of statements that, hey, you know what, like me, many of you might have encountered similar situation in your day-to-day life, leading to a more impactful presentation. It will help them, it will allow them to think that, okay, you know what, um, like this guy, I have also encountered similar situation at some point of time in my life.
Yeah.
So, this is the impact self awareness has on public speaking. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Next, techniques for improvement. To improve self awareness, speakers